Welcome to another Figuring Out Japan video. We sell all the coolest Japanese collectibles and figurines straight out of Japan, and you can find more details about us in the description of this video right underneath, including our Facebook page and our eBay store. So this video is going to be about the future Trunks figurine that you see in front of you, and I was really excited when they released this actually because future Trunks is actually my favorite character from Dragon Ball. And a bit surprisingly, there aren't too many figurines of him out there, so it was good that they actually released this one. Now, I know I'm repeating myself in the different videos, but this is part of the SCultures Tenkaichi Budokai series, and Tenkaichi Budokai, which is actually written there, means World Tournament. And the reason why they call it the World Tournament is because when they release a new series, which they do once a year, people can vote for which figurine that they like the best, and then a winner is decided. Now, Series 4, which was released in 2014, they've just released Series 5 this year, but last year they actually released 8 in the series, so it's a pretty big series, and this figure was actually decided the winner, which actually says here. So this one was voted by people to be their favorite figurine, which is probably not surprising because it's a pretty cool figurine. Now, the other figures that were released in this particular series, Series 4, were, probably can't remember them all, but they were Bulma, Yamcha, Lunch, Arale from Dr. Slump, Yamcha, did I say Yamcha? I don't know, Purunga, Super Saiyan Goku, and of course Trunks. So the Super Saiyan Goku in Kamehameha stance is also pretty cool, but personally I like this one the best. So let's actually have a look at the box first. So I'm not a huge fan of these boxes. I think they had better designs in the other series. Series 3 was also pretty boring, but 1, 2, and 5 are pretty cool. But I do like the sides. I really like the sides. The design is the back, and then that is the other side, and then I think there's like not much on the bottom, just writing, and then the top just you got the Gold 2 animation sticker. So let's get the box out of the way and let's get to the good stuff. Sorry, which is the figurine. So there are actually 5 parts to this. So there's the base, the stand, the bottom half of his body, top half of his body, and the sword is a separate piece. And the first thing that probably strikes you about this figure is they got the color of his jacket wrong. Well, they didn't quite get it wrong. When Toriyama Akira actually originally, drew the manga, this was the original color of Trunks. And you're probably going to say that, comics in Japan are black and white. They are, but the covers do have pictures in color, and there's also promotional artwork and things like that. And I believe it was volume 32 of the original manga series. You can see Trunks, he's sitting in like a flying car with, I think, Bulma from memory, his mother. And he clearly has, this sort of turquoise coloured jacket. And the other difference is that the logo of the Capsule Corp is in red rather than black. And then for the anime, of course, the logo is black and his jacket is like a dark blue. So it's not wrong. They did, go with the original one, and they also did this the same with the Master Stars piece of Trunks that was released last year. They went with the same color. And I wish that they went with the dark blue, to be honest. I feel that, a couple of pictures here and there, even though they're original pictures, most people will know Trunks from the animation. And, he appeared in like, 100 episodes maybe with the dark blue jacket. So, yeah, I wish they'd gone with the dark blue, but, it is what it is. You do get used to it. You do get used to it. So, I really, other than that, I don't really have any other complaints with this figure. I mean, it really is just an amazing figure. I mean, even the hair, really just, I love the stance, firstly, that he's in. And they actually originally did this in Series 2 of the SCultures line with Goku. So this was Series 2 of the SCultures line. This idea of sort of having them in dramatic stances by enabling the stand to go in the legs. So that was something that they did for the first time in Series 2. They also did it with Krillin. There was a Krillin. And they're still doing it. They're still doing it now with the. This is Series 5, which is the Bardock. So, you know, they've still got these. You know, this idea of having them right in the air. But I really like how they sort of put it slanted. It does look a little bit silly in the back, just having it like sticking in his ass, but it's at the back, so you can't really see it, and it doesn't really matter. So I really love the stance. And just the level of detail, like you can see the folds in his clothes, in his pants there, all the detail in his boot, even the treading on the bottom of his feet, if I can get it into focus. There we go, kind of. Here we go. And then his jacket, you know, you got the buttons and again all the like creases, and even the watch. Like you can't even see the watch from the front, but just look at the detail in that watch. Like it's pretty cool, I reckon. So yeah, and you can really get some like mean stances and things. It's very good, you know, very good quality. It's a nice sort of, you know, gold paint on it, and you know, there's his hair from the back. So it's pretty hard to find fault in this figure, in my opinion. It really is a terrific figure. Certainly one of my favorites. So yeah. Now, in terms of displaying it, there was actually a Cyborg Frieza released in the Creatures line from Banpresto. Fortunately, I don't have one of those handy now, but you could display him with Cyborg Frieza. The other option you could do is display him with his father and, sorry, I know I'm moving things around, his father and grandfather. So, you know, there's Vegeta and obviously King Vegeta. So that's another option you could do. There was also Bulma released actually in Series 4, which I said earlier. So you could display him with his mother if you wanted to. Or the other option is you could display him with the other Z fighters. Sorry, I know I'm moving the camera around wildly. And you could have him with all of the other Z fighters. Well, maybe not all of them, but certainly the main ones. And yeah, then you've got, you know, Goku, Trunks, Vegeta, Piccolo, and Gohan. So you know, lots of options. But yeah, as a standalone figure, it's also, you know, very, very cool, of a very, very cool character as well. So yeah, I really love it. Just the jacket. I still wish they went with the darker blue, but as I said, you really do get used to it. And yeah, it's important to note that it wasn't a mistake. It is actually technically the right and the original color. So thank you very much for watching. So this was the Future Trunks SCultures Tenkaichi Budokai Series 4 Future Trunks. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.